we're just gonna get right to it. Oop. Alright, what's up, y'all? Still PNG at the moment. But that said, I did order a new webcam. It should be coming in tomorrow, but I'm not sure what time it'll come in tomorrow. Hopefully, it'll be there when I get home from work, and I'll have to play with it and everything. That said, let's try and... I'm just gonna listen to like one OST at the moment because I need to get into Lancer. Get in the mood for that. Give me a sec. You know, I suck at these starts. Do that. I'm just curious. Hold on. Alright, let's say if I click this. Alright, what if I hide this right here? Click this. Nope. Give me a sec. Alright, click this. Always like fucking around and stuff on. Click that. Music goes through there. It's still not being captured separately though. That's so annoying. Okay, boop. Beat that real quick. Properties. Click this. Okay, and next. OBS. Click this. Oh, no, cancel. Properties. Click. Click. Okay. Click. Move this up. Do right there. Oh, no. Wrong file. No. Click. Move. Up here. There we go. Click the transition button. Boop. Hit play. Alright. And still not capturing separately like I want it to, so let's just turn that off for now. That's gonna be really annoying though once I start messing with Foundry stuff. By the way, those of you who do not know, I'm Killed Lorebreaker, Magister of the Dark Arts from Land of Flowers, Armchair Inquisitor, Tutorial NPC, and your guide to what the hell I'm doing tonight. And I'm painting tonight. So, you know, maybe don't use me as a guide for what's happening tonight, because I'm really bad at what's going on. And that music is really loud in my ear. Holy Shazzlebot. Where's the volume control on this thing? It's like I left it at... Ow! Valtech OST goes hard, and it's killing my ears. Okay. Alright, where we last left off, we had these dudes. I was gonna do the cleanup on them. I was gonna start attaching them and everything. We need to decal them, and then we can basically, we're at the end of the tunnel, or you know, we're really close to finishing. I didn't stream yesterday because I was way too exhausted, but hopefully we can get something we can get finished tonight. One thing that's bothering me is just how brightly colored their uniforms are. I'm wondering if I should just rely on the wash to finish up, do the work for me, or if I should leave it as is. Like, this guy's a lot darker than this guy. Let me pull up some other dudes. I mean, there is some... Maybe the wash will fix it, maybe. I think maybe I went too hard on some of the dry brushing. Alright, well, let's get to it. Hey, what's up, Remnant? There's one other thing I do want to try, but I'm not sure if I want to do it because I could fuck things up. However, one important thing, my brushes, I did maintenance on them. or at least my main one. So I hope the point is nice and sharp. That is not a sharp looking point. Oh no. This is not a sharp point. Oh jeez. Okay. All right. Well, let's play around with it. And worst case scenario, I have like a bunch of other brushes. I'm just too lazy to use because I want to use like my favorite brushes for as long as I can. I'm gonna add yellow to some of their visors, or at least I'm gonna try to. I'm just kind of extending the work time on these dudes. Alright, let's just add a little bit of yellow. I did a little bit of work on the models yesterday off stream, and it wasn't much. I just added green stuff to the bases so I can magnetize them. So all my bases are magnetized now for these guys. Let's see if we can. Let me just get a little bit of yellow in here. And I think it already dried out. Oh, nope. It was a little bit. Oh man, I think I just ruined it. No! Alright, let's try this. It's super wet. Super wet yellow. It's wet because I was trying to erase it, but now it's just getting everywhere. But maybe it'll work in our favor. So it's really wet yellow. Basically turning it almost into a wash. Even though I really wanted it to be precise, but what can you do? And this guy will be the next guinea pig. Unfortunately, well, the effect is kind of working to an extent, but not fully the way I want it to. Well, let's see if we want it. In worst case scenario, I think the paint's thin enough that I could just redo it back to orange. Oh my goodness. Nah, this brush is no longer as precise as I'd like it to be. Dang it. Oh well. So you gotta experiment in order to see what works and what doesn't. The thing is, this brush I'm using is just a very expensive synthetic brush, and I just haven't touched my sable brushes, mostly because I'm really scared of using them. Try to fix this one. This one turned out good though. That worked better. Alright, I think I got the control figured out. I think I might be fine. Seems that it like dries out almost immediately. So I have to make sure the brush is like constantly wet while I'm doing this, or at least somewhat wet. If it's too wet, then it just gets everywhere. So the autofocus can get on this guy's face or not. Nope. Definitely struggling to focus. Oh, there it goes. Never mind. I think I'll leave these guys as like grayish armor, just for the interest of time, and we're just gonna hope that the wash tones it to a dark enough color that it matches the rest of the RBDs that I've already done. Otherwise, for my shielders, I'm just gonna have to remember not to go so hard on the gray dry brush. But let's go ahead and just focus up on getting the corrections done. So now we're just gonna go slow and touch everything up. And we're gonna work on the scriptures. I want this a little bit brighter, so a little bit more of the Banshee brown here. Alright, now with the lightest touch, I'm gonna try and write some scripture. Unfortunately, my brush seems very wet at the moment, but it could come into our favor as water's trying to get into the recess, but nope. Still a little bit too thick for my taste, but I think we'll just work with this for now. Or let me go ahead and see if we can drain the water this way. Oh, that's a lot of water. One thing we could do, go back with the parchment color and just paint over some of these thicker lines and try and make them appear slimmer. Alright, and let's do any other corrections that are bothering us. Well, we can see them. Just some excess gold I'm trying to get rid of, but I'm making his shirt appear a lot darker now. So I'm trying to work the color into his grooves to try and make it look like just more natural shading. And I'm starting to mess up more. We'll just have to work with, deal with this. This little spot right here. And what I think you can do to say I'm done with corrections on a fella, I'll probably just glue their head on. There's also some parts right here need to fix. Camera's not capturing it, but there's a part on the gun which the gold's bleeding. Could be a little tricky to fix though, without ruining the gold barrel. Okay, so I had issues with the last guy I glued together, and I feel like his head didn't go in all the way, so I think I just need like that head just been flying somewhere. Oh no, where's your head at? Just darn it. Oh, there it is. Great. Alright, let me just... Okay. Now, before I was so rudely interrupted, what I need to do is... Oh, the sheath came off my knife. I'm just gonna get my Exaction knife. Start cutting here. There's still some green stuff on my knife though. Also, my gorilla glue has been driving me insane recently, so I gotta be careful with it as well there. Okay. Oh, this guy can either look like this, or we can have him tilted our way. I think I'll have him looking towards where he's pointing. I'm gonna try to reuse these wires. Try and be a little cheap there. Alright. Get the Gorilla Glue out. Now this glue has been driving me crazy. I don't know what, this bottle's just been like constantly like spilling. And you can see all the residue that's been built up there. Okay, now for me to open this up, freaking need these two guys. First of all, let's do it away from the model. All right, let's go. Try to get this gunk out of the way. I should have done that before I opened it. This looks expensive. I don't like the fact that so much of it just got wasted. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's already spilling. Stop! Stop! Eh? Oh my goodness, that's so much coming out. Dude. Oh my god. Why? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Where's that wire? Alright, wire that I was holding the head earlier. I'm gonna use it like a little brush. Dude, that's still so much. Oh my goodness. Alright, no. You go back in the bag. Oh my. Oh no. Oh, that's so much. Alright. I'm about to just switch over to regular Gorilla Glue. Oh my goodness, he is caked in there. That's so bad. Alright, I think I'll have to like try to figure out how to scrape off the excess. Oh my goodness. That's so much glue. It's just like coming off out of his neck now. Why does it do that? Okay, well. Next is this guy. And the paint like immediately dried. My goodness. Okay. IG versus CSM? Oh, how'd the Bane Blades do? The last time I saw a couple Bane Blades at my local store, they got decimated by chaos, unfortunately. Mind, I've only gone a few times, so I'm pretty sure the IG players had some better days. But both times I've seen the Bane Blade, they got destroyed. Bane Blade, let it rip! I could live with that gold. That's why I can't. Alright, let's see. You won 30 to 23. Nice. Enemy player was so unfortunate and failed to charge with their hero, I'm guessing. And they used the CP reroll on Abaddon, which resulted on your tank commander surviving on with the magic pixel. Nice, dude. All right, the last time I played, I only had 2 games so far. But last time I played, I used my Vindicator Assassin to try to assassinate a enemy commander. He never hit once and pissed me off. And I used command reroll on that assassin, and he failed it again. It went. I rolled a 1 to hit. All right, command reroll. Roll again. 1 again. Gosh darn it! Fucking Vindicator Assassins. He has not done a single point of damage his entire 2-game career. And also one time, I managed to actually hit with a hunter killer missile, but it rolled for damage also. So the other player was actually scared, but then he rolled a 6 on his saving throw. It's like, gosh darn it! The one time the hunter killer missile hits. Oh god. No residual glue in here. Oh, you lucky bastard. That's like the big thing that's missing from Imperial agents. We don't have a unit with like really big damage that attacks a lot, other than like the Death Watch, I guess. All right, I think I found a way I can use this glue. I legit just have to scrape the sides with a metal wire, just so I can like dab it onto the area I want. I think that's the way to go. Insulted about this guy. It looks like his neck right here is just completely fused. I wonder. I'm gonna try to scrape off the excess glue, which looks like I can at the moment. I might be able to twist off his head too. Try to fix it, or I just grit my teeth and deal with it. That was alright. That was me with my Chimera, but my Chimera doesn't do any damage. Because I remember when I was facing off my opponent, and the guy was like, okay, how much attacks does your Chimera do? And like my Chimera does like 20 attacks, 0 damage. Ugh. Inquisitorial Regaldorn win. Yeah, to be fair, the Chimera is mostly a transport, but that right there is that's the best the Imperial agents have for a tank. I guess Immolator is like the other option, but that has even less attacks. Imperial agents just don't have, we don't have a distraction Carnifex. And our best distraction in Carnifex is basically the Chimera or the Corvus Black Star. I mean, yeah, those are our 3 vehicles: the Corvus Black Star, the Immolator, and the Chimera. Oh, and the Rhino. I think I was careful enough on these. There's not too many errors I'm seeing, or at least there's not too many errors that I want to like blatantly fix. So I think I did. If I do say so myself, I think I did a decent job at painting these guys. Oh god, it gets getting all over my fingers. No. No, it's on my fingernails. No. All right, all the glue dried again. Now I have to reopen the bottle and pray to the Emperor. All right, I'm just gonna like, yeah, let's dab the rim like that. I'm gonna take just a little bit onto my wire. Oh my goodness, I got my own finger. The thing is, because this is the super glue gel, it is so hard to come off, even with acetone. Okay, we're gonna dab the wire covered in super glue gel down like that. And now we just put the guy on, hold him down, and pray to the Emperor that he sticks. Looks like he's trying. And I think I have a workaround for the shitty glue gel bottle I have. The last bottle was awesome. This bottle sucks. All right, hey, so as an IG player, what do you prefer, plasma cannons or melta guns? Or do you just have something that's outright better than that stuff? Because as Imperial agents, my best ranged weapon is either a melta cannon, which has a strength 9 and AP 4, and then my plasma cannon is, what is it? I think it's like strength 8 when it's overcharged, and then AP 2, but it blows up in your face. But it has like twice the range. I'm trying to figure out why I would take a plasma over a melta, but I'm guessing the range is that much better that you want to take it over a melta. Okay, just trying to patch his stripe right there. Okay, I think this guy might be good. Oh, sorry, you're playing Marvel Rivals. You're good. I appreciate you just hanging out, though. Okay, so you run both. Got it. Very useful to know. And I'm not saying that ironically, so they're both useful enough that you want to just have both. So I'm guessing, yeah, use plasma for long range and then Melta when it's a unit you know it's going to be up close and personal. That's also just another thing. You flavor. Okay. Oh yeah, and I believe plasma, depending, it has like blast, doesn't it? So it works better against like larger troops. Whereas Melta is like more single target. Plasma only has blast on tanks, okay. Yeah, I'm just like, I was talking to the rank 1 Imperial Agents player, and he runs, so one of our units, the Imperial Navy Breachers, they have the option of either taking a Melta gun or a plasma gun, and that guy apparently runs 4 plasmas. I'm like, okay, so interesting, you don't take a single Melta. But then we also have the Inquisitorial servants, and our servitor can have a plasma cannon or a Melta cannon, and I'm trying to figure out which one would be the best option, or like or rather not the best option, but an argument for using one or the other. I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that thing has blast, but I think for our servitor with the plasma cannon, that th the melta cannon does not. Well, obviously the hazardous thing makes me like, you know, I don't know, is it worth the hazardous? And my inquisitorial agents, they have a dude with a plasma pistol, and every single time I used his overcharge shot with a plasma pistol, he blew himself up and did 0 damage. So maybe I'm just super unlucky. Because I feel like my entire army usually does 0 damage, and then like whenever I do like the risky stuff, they just kill themselves. But mind, I've only had 2 games so far. I'm still building my army. I did find a place I could play more regularly, but I still need to find like people to play with. And then I can become, well, I'm already the rank 1 player in my city for agents, probably. Because I'm the only agents player. See, I'll let this guy dry this away. Hopefully that doesn't fuck up that, because that paint is almost washed like. I'm doing all this stuff, and the second I add the washes, I'm just gonna go back and redo the highlights. So you know what, maybe I should ignore doing highlights right now. Highlights are the very last step. I also need to set up the guys' bases. Shoot, I don't think we'll be able to do that today. I think. Oh shoot, we're not even gonna be able to do the transfers today, are we? We just don't have enough time. Okay. So today we'll just focus this 100% just touch-ups for most part. We'll probably I think I'll have enough time to paint some of the bases. And if I can, we can start putting some of the models onto bases. But this is touch-ups part 1. Once again, once I finish all the base colors, or all the main colors for my guys, I go and do touch-ups. Then I assemble them. And then when I'm fully satisfied, I'll put on transfers. Then I add a wash. Then I do final touch-ups and highlights, and then the model's done. Very long and tedious process, but I want my entire army looking fantastic. And what sucks is this unit is not good. But hopefully next by the time I finish them, by the time I finish painting all these guys, hopefully it will be sometime during the 11th edition and not 14th edition. Maybe the diabetes will be good. Worst case scenario though, they'll be completely replaced and moved to Legends by the time I finish my entire army. Like literally my entire army is just in Legends, and Imperial agents don't even exist as a faction anymore. Like Inquisition just gets nuked. I was like, oh, you want to be Inquisition? Well, do you have your Inquisitorial Space Marine? You know Eisenhorn? He's a Space Marine now. Like it'll be like that by the time I finish painting all these dudes. There'll be a tier like above Custodes, so the Custodes ascend to like this new ascension thing. And then like Custodes are basically like the basic Space Marines. But like the pirate scaling just starts getting ridiculous. Doing our layer of green. And just let this guy dry. Little spot. I forgot red. Oh no! It's okay. He fell in the dry paint in my wet palette. Oh wow! There's like a lot of liquid that's like inside of his Weber right now. I think the Weber tanked all the paint. Alright, that's fine. You got MVP, nice! If I played Marvel Rivals, I probably would have been a Psylocke main for reasons. You know why. Jeff the Shark? That's fine. Okay, I really like how I did this. It's not so much an OSL effect, I just wanted like a lighting effect on the tubes here. I'm liking how this turns out. It looks a lot better on camera than in person. But at distance, I think I have a decent glow effect going. That's fine. I think, from the looks of it, it looks like a good game. Definitely covering, you know, what Overwatch should have been. That said, I would love a new Team Fortress. Like, I do not like the 5v5 or 6v6 things, because I feel like it gets too competitive. I need something that's like not serious. Or as serious. Like 20v20, people will get like super salty and whatnot, because obviously I remember from my Team Fortress 2 days. But I don't know. I was a soldier main. Dude, people get so salty. I was a pretty good soldier for like for non-competitive and whatnot. People get so mad, and they'll be like, "Soldiers take no skill. You have a straight shot AOE attack. That doesn't take skill at all." I'm like, okay. Well, I played Soldier, Soldier and Dimmelman were my two mains. But I could play anything except for Spy. I couldn't figure out Spy. Well, I did like a lot of rocket jumping and stuff like that. Like I would parkour around the map. Oh yeah, Engineer was also my other one. I think it was Soldier and Engineer were my mains. But Engineer is easy. You just like sit there. I think originally I was always Engineer, and that's because I had no faith in my shooting capability, so I let my turret do all the work. But once I started playing Soldier, I got really good at it. Not like hyper good, but you know, good enough that people will curse me out and stuff like that. You know, when people start accusing you of hacking, that means you've made it in that instance. And I got accused for hacking like all the freaking time. Or, you know, people just get salty because like, oh, that guy, he's playing the easiest class in the world or whatever. They say as they're just playing as they're playing sniper or whatever. All right. This guy's kind of looking away. I'm not sure it is a good pose for him or not. Maybe more like this. Oh, this guy looks so badass. Yeah, I always wanted to try figure out how to play Spy, but I was not good at the mind games. I think I was best as a Dead Ringer Spy, and that's just because it's really easy to stealth, and people, you know, people would kill your Dead Ringer and think they killed you immediately, and then I just like come back and backstab them. It didn't die immediately. I think I forgot the white dot on this guy's helmet. Yep. And when I played Overwatch, I tried to be a Pharah main. It didn't work out. I don't know why. No, I couldn't get into Overwatch. I tried to learn how to play Genji. Definitely didn't work. I was best at I think the rat dude. I forgot what his name was. The dude who's basically just Demo Man. And then I was good at Diva. I really tried to learn how to play Moira though, because I wanted like it was just a theme of the character, I guess. Because I like necromancers and whatnot, so I like healing and damaging at the same time. I think that's a cool concept, but I was not a good Moira. Alright, I got much better scripture here. So for that part, but that's a weird angle. I'll forgive myself there. Nope, can't get to the chin on this guy. It's fine. I'm doing such a good job with these guys. I don't really like sniffing my own farts, but I'm looking at these guys and I'm like, I don't really need to do like too much overcorrection. Well, for one, I guess it's because I don't want to like just repaint them all black. I'm just gonna deal with them being gray. But two, like I'm just looking, there's not that many mistakes. because maybe I'm actually improving. But we're gonna find out how bad things go once I start like doing the washes and whatnot. That's it. I need to upload these streams over to YouTube already. Damn, I drove that guy deep. Oh yeah, we can't forget about the doggo. I'll have to remember to paint him at some point. Maybe that's what we'll do next stream. If I'm working on decals. We'll paint the doggo, then we'll put decals on everything. Is Psylocke good in the game? I don't freaking know. I think she's supposed to be like Genji from Overwatch. I just know I always I'm a fan of her, like in the comics and anime and stuff like that, because just saying, like, her outfit. No, if I ever played, I immediately just play as her and buy her comic book outfit. Were you Genji mate? No, I tried. I did not. I did not do good as him. I was best as Junkrat. That was his name. That was my best character in Overwatch. Because he was just a TF2 Dimmel man. God damn, these are looking badass. Oh yeah. She was basically like, yeah, like a crowd control goddess, right? She was like, she just frees everyone. Oh, you can't play anymore. You're stuck. I think that's how it worked. I did not play Overwatch for that long though. I couldn't find people I liked to play with. Like, there's this one guy who'd play with me, but I wanted more people to play with, and it was just, I don't know, the game was just very toxic. I couldn't get into it. Yeah, then Pharaoh was our one I tried to play because that was the closest to TF2 soldier. And I just couldn't, I don't know, it didn't work out that well for whatever reason. The second I ulted, I would die. So it just kind of made me salty. Ah, so that's what it was. Okay. I just realized I forgot to paint some spots here. Yeah, it's the leotard. I'd totally be rocking just running that. Sorry, I'm a sucker for bikini armor and shit like that. So which is also why I kind of want to, when I start making Drakari, I'm gonna kit bash them with witch elves from Warhammer Fantasy. I like me some sexy gals that can kick my ass. Oh yeah, I've heard of Cloak and Dagger. A lot of them, thing is, there's a lot of comic book heroes. So, and if they haven't been made into movies and whatnot, people are not gonna know about them. But people who are into the comic book world is like, oh, I know who that character is. Like, Cloak and Dagger is someone's favorite, you know. But the issue is the normal person does not know who they are. I was a huge fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was so excited when the movie came out. And then I got mad when Avengers came out. Like, Star-Lord was actually one of my favorite superheroes. And he's not really a superhero, but yeah, he was one of my favorites for a while. Still kind of is. I haven't really caught up with like the more recent comics, but I don't know. I don't have much against. I don't have too much against Chris Pratt, but like, I'm gonna, you know, everyone's kind of getting tired of him. I didn't mind him like first. I think the thing that just ruined it for me was the way they did Star-Lord in Infinity War. There's some other stuff too. I haven't watched the Guardians 3 though. I have not watched that yet, and that's when they have Adam Warlock. I'm curious how they depict him. Yeah, some people they're like, oh, I don't know who Penny Parker is. I thought she was unique to the Spider-Verse movies. Well, the thing is, Penny Parker was in Spider-Verse, but that's a Spider-Verse comics. She was introduced there, and then a lot more people learned about Penny Parker through the Spider-Verse film, which they kind of redid her again. And now you have the current Penny Parker in Marvel Rivals. There's like 3 Penny Parkers now, or 3 depictions of her. No, Penny Parker is not Peter Parker's daughter. I don't think so. Penny Parker is literally alternative Spider-Man, but her dad is a scientist and developed a mecha suit known as like the spider suit or whatnot. And Penny Parker is just the daughter of a scientist that happens to inherit like a mecha suit. So the very first iteration of Penny Parker, her if you ever watched or know about the anime Neon Genesis Evangelion, Penny Parker was 100% just a reference to Evangelion. Like, she literally had Asuka, Shinji, and Rei Ayanami as her classmates in high school, and her dad was essentially basically Gendo Ikari. So she just inherited like an Evangelion suit. It wasn't Evangelion size, but it was just like a mecha suit with spider-like abilities. And then like she gets attacked during the Spider-Verse comic book events, and then she just got popular enough that yeah, she's now like a more known Spider-Man character. The other thing the Spider-Verse comic book introduced was Gwen Stacy as a Spider-Man, also known as Spider-Gwen. And I think her proper name now is Ghost Spider. But the Spider-Man multiverse is like massive. Yeah, I think it was my older brother is like the main one who's into comic books and stuff like that. And how you doing, Addict? All right, you have a good night. Yeah, isn't it like 4 a.m. Where you're at or something? Like 4 or 5 a.m. You have a good night, buddy. So yeah, just trying to finish up working on my RBDs. Still a lot of work to do though. I am just being extremely I just have extreme attention to detail. So like a regular Warhammer painter would probably be like done with 2 or 3 of these squads, and I'm still working on my first one right here. No, technically this is not my first one, but yeah, I'm just saying in the time frame. Because I like to make sure every little detail is perfect. I think I don't remember the term that the Spyverse came in from, but it was a very major it wasn't the main universe, but it was supposed to be like the next best thing to the main universe. So it was actually a very long arc or whatever. It was not like just a one-off, but it introduced a lot of new like spider characters. Ultimate Spider-Man, that's what it is. It was the Ultimate Spider-Man series, and that was supposed to be like that was a massive series. That was like basically Ultimate Spider-Man was the 2000s or like 2010 reboot of Spider-Man, and it was just it was like the most popular like Spider-Man series at that time. And then but it still had the mainline series Spider-Man. But I think they paused it or something during that time to focus on Ultimate Spider-Man. And the Ultimate Spider-Man universe, that's the universe where Peter Parker actually dies, but it introduces Miles Morales, and that's why the Ultimate series is so important. It introduces Miles Morales, it introduces Spider-Gwen, and introduces Penny Parker, and introduces a lot of new other new Spider-Man characters. But I could not get into Guardians of the Galaxy, like when they rebooted Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, it wasn't a reboot, but it was like a continuation of like the 2007 storyline or whatnot. Like they just said, hey, we have this massive story arc that's gonna happen. It's the trial of Jean Grey. Guardians of the Galaxy meets X-Men. I was like, ooh, that sounds fun. Boring as shit. Like they do all this things like, hey, Jean Grey is like under galactic trial for like all the genocide she does as like Phoenix and whatnot, and they have like this massive buildup, And then at the end, it's like, okay, trial's dismissed. It's like, wait, what the hell? Nothing happens! Literally nothing happens! Piss me the fuck off. Man, I even freaking got a poster of Guardians of the Galaxy. Trial of Jean Grey begins in my room. And then like, but that arc pissed me off so much. But one thing it did teach me though was how to paint digitally better. I learned a lot of color theory studying the Trial of Jean Grey comic book. Because I couldn't quite figure out like color saturation, and then I realized, oh, that's how you do it. After like one artist like has a YouTube video on how to do color and stuff digitally. But that's the other thing. Yeah, so filler hits different when you pay for it, but you're also waiting like months at a time for, you know, a 40-page comic book. And that was one of the issues with the Teen Titans comic. One of the they had like a newer Teen Titans comic, like 2010s or whatever, like, and it was supposed to be Starfire. She was the main character, so it's like, oh, the Starfire comics. All it was Gooner bait. She literally nothing happens. Like just about every panel is just her sunbathing or something like that. Yeah, I understand like her alien species is all about like, you know, unfortunately this is how it's written, and I'm a Gooner myself, so it's like I get it. But like, yeah, and her species is written, oh yeah, they get all their power by like bathing in the sun because they, you know, they have photosynthesis and stuff like that. Like, I get it, but like if you're gonna have I mean, I'm 100% a-okay with fan service and whatnot, and that's what, you know, fan service is what they used to call it back in the day. Now it's just called Gooner bait. But like fan service I am 100% a-okay with, but you have to have actual content as well. Like, yes, you're allowed to have like girls or guys being pretty and like very sexy and stuff like that. You're allowed to have the characters be very sexy and like make people horny when they see it. That's fine in my opinion. 100% a-okay. I have no issues with that. But you have to make sure you also get a good story. It has to be entertaining. It can't just be horny. It can you can be super horny and whatnot, but you also need to have, you know, I'm not gonna, justification is not the right word, but you have to have the fine balance. And I'll say, like, if I'm playing like a if I'm like reading like a an adult comic or doujin or whatnot, and like, you know, obviously it's basically just like porn or something like that along those lines. Like, let's say I'm just looking into something that obviously kids should not be enjoying. I enjoy it a lot more if there is a good story attached to it. And one thing I absolutely hate is when characters just become extremely, you know, all right, I'm PG-13. I'm gonna stop where I'm at, but you know, you get the idea. I'll say if I fall in love with a character, they have to have good character as well. They can't just be like, I'm not gonna fall in love with a character. It just makes me 100% horny. I want to be horny, but also love them as a character. I think that's the best way for me to really put it, like without going into like explicit details. Alright, I should probably move these guys away before they fall into my paint bucket again. Dude, these guys look really good on camera, I think. I'm just gonna do a little bit of correction on this guy though. I'm just trying to get the white in this guy's eye back. Not too much. What, the part I'm trying to paint? Some people are really good at painting faces. I think I'm okay at it. I'm definitely not using a brush that's very capable of doing this. It used to be very capable, but not anymore. And I think the brush that would be very good at doing that, I'm just too scared to take it out of the box. Because it was a $40 brush, and I bought it, and I'm too scared to use it. All right. Apparently I did not quite get his eye, but I think it makes the impression that he's looking to the left. All right, now I'm gonna try to highlight his face. And because I'm highlighting his face, that means I should not be using a wash to act as my shading, because the second I do, it's gonna ruin everything. I can use a wash for everything else but his face. He kind of looks like he's doing like the Doom guy look. All right, some little areas I could fix up. I'm doing here, I'm tapping my brush onto my hair towel to see how wet it is, and I notice it's very wet, so hopefully that removes some of the water. And remove too much water, so now nothing's moving. I'm trying to basically make sure his helmet is separated from his skin, so it's not like fused together or whatnot. This is just a very minor detail that I could probably ignore, but because I'm me, I'm not gonna ignore it. And I might have just ruined it. Well, let's just go all the way around and see what happens. Oh yeah, I ruined it. And sometimes, just ignore your ideas. That's basically what will happen if I add a wash, by the way. It'll kind of like just mess up some of the details like that. Hopefully this works. I think it's probably one of the best faces I painted, actually. I want to take a... Give me a second. Alright, if something breaks and you see my face, pretend you see nothing. What? If I click this, what happens? Ah, okay. I'm not gonna worry about that then. Put that. How do I full screen this? I just want to take a picture of this to show people. Hey! I think I know how to paint. Where's the full screen? Preview. There you go. Ah, wrong button. There it goes. Do this. I'm just gonna send this to the Imperial Agents Discord. Alright. Let me post this to the Agents Discord. I'm just gonna put it under work in progress. And let's see, I got an @ message. Oh, that's all I need to do. All right, I'll need to do that before I go to sleep. I got a new turn on Dominions. Those of you who do not know, that is a 4X strategy game that I'm playing, and I'm multiplayer matches. I'm on like the server, and we get pinged whenever a new turn comes around because it's 30-player 4X strategy match, and basically everyone's given 24 hours to do their turns. Once everyone submits their turn, the bot will ping everyone and say, hey, next turn's ready, or if the timer runs out. And looks like someone just sent in the last turn, and I just need that before I go to sleep. I don't want to be the last person to submit their turn because everyone starts making fun of you. I do have 24 hours though, more or less, but still. Yeah. In fact, when I first played, it was played by email, but now it's all like automated by a bot. But actually, I think they have like servers now. With this current generation of the game I'm playing. And then like the bot has the API that tells us when turns go through and whatnot. There's an anime I'm currently watching. I got on I wanted to watch like really I wouldn't say shitty animes, but I wanted to watch like B tier animes and whatnot, just to kill time. And one of them, it's an isekai, because of course, but the guy who isekai, he's a 4X strategy player, and he isekais with the powers of playing a 4X strategy game. So like his favorite unit, hero unit or whatnot, is like his main supporting character. And in this isekai, there are other video games are getting isekai to it. So the 4X strategy game like characters, they're facing off against JRPG characters, and like, hey, wait, we're 4X strategies dudes, and we're fighting a demon lord from Dragon Quest. That's easy. We have magic that can take out armies, because our entire game is about taking out armies. But then the JRPG characters, they have like single target abilities. So like when they're fighting, they're fighting like the heroes and whatnot, but then they're like and then like they hit like, oh, this attack does like is an automatic hit and always does critical damage, because that's just how JRPGs are. And they're like, what the fuck? I don't know, I think it's funny. It's funny, and it's just fun seeing like how I'm very curious to see how like the other games like fight each other. But I've been disappointed about anime before plenty of times. Like I was watching it and I was like, oh, it's nice that this guy's actually they're actually doing like 4X strategy stuff. Like it's actually nation building and stuff that they do, and like they're trying to figure out their research and things. And then I found it interesting. It's like, oh wait, they're fighting Dragon Quest. That's actually hilarious. Yeah, I've been binging a lot of like generic ass animes. I don't really see too much I need to do on this guy, really. Oh, yeah, that's something I need to do. Ow. Hey, Gunner. Drink in a minute. Shoot, that paint dried. I need to add like some gold paint. I'm gonna show you my favorite guy in this batch so far. Take a look at this beauty. This guy looks fucking badass in my opinion. It's not because of the white hair. And then this right here is the commanding officer. But I screwed in his head wrong. And I'm kind of scared to remove it. So unfortunately his head's like in the wrong spot. I mean, it's not really in the wrong spot. It's just that there's like some gunk on his neck and it's making his head lift up more than I want it to. But yeah, this is a commanding officer right here. Actually, there's something right here I can do for him real quick. I'm gonna get this to be a little bit lighter. But also right here. Needs this little dot on his head. Alright, back to this guy. I have a minor correction I need to do. Oops. I just need to get a little bit more gold on just one tiny part. A little salty that I need to get a new drop out. Like a new dab of the paint onto my palette. It's literally just right here. I'm not even sure the camera's capturing where I'm painting. But like, there's just some green that's on his club here. Or there's not supposed to be any. And I need to add a blue glow effect to his club, but I don't. I'm gonna wait till I put a wash on. So this gold is not covering the area that I needed covered. could just leave the green there, because one is out of the way, and two, we could just pretend it's like, I guess, rust or something. In the meantime, I could paint some of these areas. Oh, that's a little area I missed completely. Yeah, today it's I'm going slow and I'm just doing touch-ups on everything. And then next session, we're gonna do decaling and shading. So this right here, this is a step. This is basically near, like 80% done step. There's a little spot I missed on the commander. Trying to just color his little belt right here brown. Just very tiny little areas I didn't capture. Like really easy to miss. And you guys know me, I am a massive perfectionist. Alright, there's a little spot right here I missed. I'm really scared to do it because I didn't. Nah, it's gonna fuck up the shotgun, so I'm not gonna do that. to this guy. Yeah, so the issue with the commander is I forgot to scrape off like the glue and like broken plastic off the neck from the wire, and because of that it's actually lifting his head off from the mounting point and making him have a really long neck. Just gonna have him like pose looking like, yeah, boy. Okay, one little area that needs fixing here. Time is it? It's almost midnight. Oh, and I have 2 more dudes. Let's do this guy first. Oh, that's super right. Oops. Too much water. The paint's like drying. Dang it. The paint on the palette. I'm too lazy to get more drops in all my bottles. Or did the playlist just reset itself? Oh, nope, never mind. Different song. Yeah, such a tiny detail I'm trying to fix right now. And the paint's too wet. Three hours of touch up so far. Okay, just got a message regarding the strategy game I'm in. Looks like I'm at war. It's like a 30 or 40. On how many teams? I think there's 10 teams, 4 players each. And my team is now in a 2v1, as in 2 enemy teams. We attacked one enemy team because they didn't respond to any of our diplomacy, and looks like another team that we spoke with decided to attack us. Unfortunately, I'm the front line. On the bright side, my team's very hard to get rid of. because my team is composed of water nations, and like quite literally, 2 of our nations are underwater. I'm a coastal island nation, and they have to cross the ocean that my team controls with in order to get to me. And then our teammate is a land nation, but he's undead, so he can just have a bunch of zombies go underwater. So it's very hard to dominate us unless the enemy team has like full capacity to go underwater. It is not something very easy to get unless you are a water nation.
I think it's more imposing if I have him looking with his weapon versus looking towards the scanner. I think the last guy made like this, he's basically looking towards his weapon, so I'll make him look towards the scanner this time around.
Looks like this residual glue is dried up. Go ahead, open this guy up. The glue come out. Scoop up whatever I caught. There it is. Oh no, it's sticking my finger now. Okay. Okay. I think one more guy to glue together. Ah, shoot, this one sounds going to flex on it. Got the wrong brush. I'm gonna try something potentially very dumb. Try and get some water into these recesses. And now I'm gonna add some water down black into the water. And that's not working, unfortunately. Oh, hold on, might have something. It's definitely not perfect though. A little bit white. You know, I swear this thing's just like playing randomly. It's not the full. I think we hit the full playlist for Battletech already, like a couple times. Oh, no, never mind. Well, there's actually less song. It's just been repeating a lot of motifs. Wow, okay. Let's do a little bit of work on the doggo. No music on my end, at least not on the live side. VOD side should still be playing the generic ass stream beats music. So what was it? It's 12:30 at the moment, so I need to start wrapping up. It's a 3-hour session. Okay, I think I'm gonna paint one more part gold. We'll glue the last head together, and then we'll call it for tonight. And if I'm not physically dead tomorrow, we might actually be able to finish it. If it's on night, not will. And then I'll probably do some, maybe they'll do some assembly off stream, depending. Because the next set is gonna be using spare bits, so I'm gonna be like searching through all my bits to do the assembly. Assembly will take a long time on my end. I don't know, maybe that'll be something y'all might enjoy watching. Is I might do green stuff as well. Dog. All right. Paint brushes down. I'll use 2 paint brushes today. So maintenance should be easy tonight. Want to reuse these wires? Okay. Curious, I think my stream might be behind a bit. I'm just checking quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 seconds behind. Okay. I was curious about that. I was looking at the stream playback and I noticed it was doing stuff at like it was really behind when I was looking at this preview. And there's a little piece I forgot. Do that before I glue it on. I think tomorrow or next time I work on this, I'll go through every dude again and just keep working on touch-ups. Try something a little risky. Just a little piece right here. And I scraped off the paint there. All right. I'm just trying to separate the med pack from the radio, and oh, I think I need to reattach the radio. I remember this antenna was kind of bad though. And mostly just an issue from the way I handled it when I assembled it. I'm gonna try using some paint to maybe stabilize it. Otherwise, if it snaps off, it's whatever. If not, I can just cement it back down with the plastic cement. And I'm using the wrong brush. Hopefully that's fine. Just like this little speck of red I'm trying to get rid of. That'd be drastic. Okay. Alright. I think the last guy basically painted and assembled. This right here I'd say is battle ready. But it's not good enough for me. This right here I'd say he's ready to battle. Like if I was in a hurry. But I'm not in a hurry. Alright, so bring them back into their workbox. And some more of these guys still need some more touch-ups. Time is it? Yeah, we can go in there 4 more minutes. We'll just do like 1 or 2 brush strokes if we spot them as we, you know, bask in the glory of the RBDs, like 1 at a time. I guess shoulder could be improved. But God, his head is definitely bothering me. I want to remove it, but I'm so scared to break the miniature. This guy's my favorite though. I think I did pretty good on the tubes right here. That's the only reason I like him so much. And his head. This guy's face could use some improvement. I didn't spend as much time on this guy's face than I did the other guy. So how about we do that real quick, and let me play some music. I could just do brush maintenance tomorrow. Downside is because he's glued, it's hard to get to the areas I want to get to. I think I'll just have to use a wash on this guy.
Okay, that looks a little bit better, I think. Alright, I like this guy's face a lot better now. I can still use this brush for eyes, yay! I just need to know where the point is. It's like tilting a certain way, I just need to calculate that tilt. I can probably improve this guy's face a little bit more, but I don't want to risk it. I think it's good enough, but I know I can do better. Okay. I'm gonna take a photo of this guy, and send it to one of my Discords. I think I already did that, but this guy.
There's that part of the visor on the side there I want to fix. The issue is the darkness I saw was actually a texture issue. Because there's too much paint on this guy's visor. Oh well. Whoops. Let's undo that. If possible. Mine's dried up already. Dang it. Alright, might have gotten it. Alright. I think I erased it. Ow. I hate when that happens. My body is saying I really need to call it soon. All right. Okay. That's it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm just gonna go ahead and poof this stream. So y'all have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful